Did you know that house builders don't want to build houses at the rate we need in this country? Now, I'm here on Sunnyside Road in the ward I represent, St Stephen in Worcester, and behind me is a brownfield site that used to have industrial units on it. There's planning permission which was granted in 2022 for 6 houses on this site, and here we are in 2026, and there's no sign of any houses being built. Now, these industrial units were demolished in 2020, and at that time, house prices have gone up in Worcester by 25%. So you can see that houses are not being built at the rates to keep house prices down. Now let's go and visit another site in Worcester that has been delayed even longer. Now this is Sansom Walk in the Arboretum, and this is the former site of the swimming pool behind me, which is now a brownfield site for development, where Sanctuary Housing are building 40 units of affordable housing for a mixed use of shared ownership and social rent. Now the swimming pool was closed in 2016, it was demolished in 2020, then the City Council spent upwards of £2.5 million decontaminating this site, and that planning permission was granted in 2024, and finally now in 2026 houses are being built. So that's 10 years for this brownfield site to actually get built on. Now this is a big problem because our housing waiting list is over 4,000 in Worcester, and it's going up by more than 40 every year. So if it takes 10 years to deliver 40 units, we're not going to catch up with the housing that we need to deliver. Now, house builders in this country will tell you the problem is the planning system, but the truth is there are over 1 million homes already granted planning permission that are simply not being built. Now, the planning system is there to make sure the right homes are being built in the right place, that they comply with all policies around nature and the environment and renewables and all those kind of things. The problem with house builders is that they are incentivized to wait as long as possible. Now, on Sunnyside Road, like I said, since that was demolished, house prices have gone up by 25%. And on Sansom Walk, since the swimming pool was closed in 2016, house prices have gone up by 45%. Now you can imagine the intention has always been that affordable housing will be put on the site for Sansom Walk. And affordable housing in the government speak means 80% of market rate. Now, if house prices have gone up by 45%, you can see what was considered affordable then is no longer affordable now. In fact, 80% of market rate isn't really genuinely affordable anyway. It needs to be more like 30% to make it affordable for the many. Now, what can we do to improve the situation? So I think there are two things. One is we do need reform of the planning system, but this is reform to make sure that houses actually get built. Now, in France, they have a system where house prices land prices are fixed, and developers compete on saying what they're going to build and the timescale they're going to build it. This isn't something we actually include in the planning system in the UK, so I think we should actually have commitments from developers when they are coming forward to get planning permission to say how quickly they will get these things built, with penalties if they don't do it. And the second thing is we need to fund councils to actually build houses. Now this would provide competition to house builders, because they are, like I said, incentivized just to wait as long as possible, because if they're all incentivized to do that, they all want to go slowly, house prices go further up because of constrained supply. Whereas if councils actually build homes that people want to live in, then that provides competition, because people will just move into those homes paying social rents, and house builders will actually have to build homes that people want, that they can afford, and if they want to make any money at all. Now, the Green Party has the policies to deliver this. I was very proud to co-sponsor the Abolished Landlords policy last year that talks about funding councils to build council homes, to buy council homes. And Labour, as we well know, are in the hock to property developers. They listen to the big builders. They don't listen to the people who actually need homes in this country. So there you go. That's the issues around property development in Worcester and also across the whole country. We need house building now. We need planning reform now that actually gets homes built.